think it is time to go to Bronte now.
Beautiful.
That auction is finally underway. A beautiful Federation 1905 house that's been held lovingly in the one family for over a century. 2 Gipps Street in Bronte is heading under the hammer now.
For your competition here this afternoon, and the turnout and the number of registrations is a testament to the value that's being offered here this afternoon. This is a home that has been held in the same family for over a century of ownership in one family. That tells you about the tightly held nature of this particular pocket and how well loved this home has been throughout the generations. Beautiful period features throughout. Of course, you've got the exposed stone on the external areas, beautiful timber boards throughout, 4 bedrooms of accommodation there, and of course, all importantly in this location, off-street parking. It's a grand old dame. It's been beautifully presented by our vendors. There certainly is plenty of scope to add value, potentially to go up or out, subject to council approval, and build your own dream home, but it is just delightful the way it is. Buyers, you're here to own it. Number 2 Gipps Street in Bronte. Where would you like to see it start away? Opening bidder offer, where do we start? 3 mil. Wow. Okay, we started away at 3. Welcome, ma'am. It's good to see you. Throws a shot across the bow to our other buyers at $3 million a start there at 3 the call, and call it back at 3 and 50 now if you will, but at $3 million a call. At 3 a bid now, at 3 the call now, and we welcome our other registered parties in at this point. This is your time, this is your cue, nothing to wait for now. It's time to open your account at $3 million a start there, and it's a good strong start. It's a good move for the keys early. We appreciate your strategy, ma'am, at $3 million, and surely good buying in it at that level, buyers. Have a look around what $3 million buys you in the local area, and I'm sure you'll see value here at 3 the call now, at call it back at 3 and 50 or 3 and 25, a gentle quarter if it makes you happy. But at $3 million the bid now, bids right and 25. At 3 and 25, your competition identifies himself. Say again. 42. 42,000 on top. Okay, no worries. 67. Going to play those sort of games. All right, no worries. 3 and 67 the call, sir. Perhaps it's 3-1, a nice round number for you. But at 3,067,000 the bid there. 3075 at 3075. What would you like this time, ma'am? At 3075. You know we trained for this, right? At 3075 the call. At 3,075,000 the bid. Bid's left-hand side against you now, back in second place. Sorry? 3,092,000. Precision bidding there at 3,092,000, sir. Perhaps round me out 3,120 if you like, but at 3,092,000's here. 3,105, no worries, at 3,105. Look what you've started at 3,105 the call. At 3,105,000, a bit of 3.105, 3,125, a nice even one just to change it up. What do we say? At 3,105's there, your opportunity now, ma'am. Game of 2 so far. What do we say? Surely not done at this level. At 3,105,000, sure. Silence is not a strategy for success, unfortunately. At 3,105,000, a bit of 3.105, and I call it up now. First opportunity at 3,105, twice now at 3,105, third final time. Is there any better bidder offer, buyers? At 3,105,000, surely at this level. Okay, we're going for phone a friend, sir. Appreciate your patience. You're in the box seat, sir. We give you the same courtesy. At 3,105 the bid now, a game of 2. We welcome our other registered parties in at this point. Anytime you'd like to join us. Some parties we haven't heard from as yet, and I'm surprised. Unfortunately, you can't purchase it with the card in the pocket, buyers. You need to use it here this afternoon. Your time is now. How are we travelling? At 3,105. Where do we move from here? We'll have to do via text. We're doing it the slow way. Wow, patience. Nerves of steel there, I'm sure, sir. At 3,105, he looks comfortable and confident, and why would he not? Buying into such a great pocket, a great location, a lot of scope here, beautiful home. We're just a short stroll to Charing Cross, of course. You've got to wander down to the beach down in the other direction. You've got the major hub of Bondi just not far away in terms of shopping. You've got dotted cafes throughout the local area and a couple of local bars. Of course, well-liked local schools, prestigious private schools in the eastern suburbs. So you've got a wonderful family environment here. It's a great opportunity at 3,105,000. I would have thought still very good buying in it. What do you do with your dream home in this location, buyers? At 3,105, it's a great entry point to the Bronte market. At 3,105,000, man, we will need an answer at some point. At 3,105, the call bids left-hand side. We appreciate the position at 3,105. We search for an increased bid above that at 3,105. We call it away. How do we stand? At 3,105, do we see a rise above that? Surely good buying in it still here.
Another 15, so 3,1.
3,120, 3,120,000. Just confirm with the card there, ma'am, if you wouldn't mind, at 3,120. What about a strong one, sir? 3,150. 30. OK, no worries. He responded in kind. It's a cheeky 10, ma'am. It's a drop in the ocean at this level at 3,130,000. A bit of 3.13 bids left-hand side. Surely we're not done yet at this level, but at 3.13 regains the ascendancy there, and I look for your rebuttal at 3,150 if you will, but at 3,130,000. Again, I call it up once at 3,130,000, twice now at 3,130,000. Third final time. Any better bidder offer? The hammer rises at 3,130,000. How are we travelling there, ma'am? Anything left in the tank, are you sure? Only two ways to nod that head. That's not the one that earns you ownership, unfortunately. At 3,130,000. Moments for pause. We certainly need to hear from other registered parties if you're here to own it today. Buyers at 3,130,000. Gentlemen in the box seat. 3,140,000. Just confirm with the card then again if you wouldn't mind. 3,150,000, sir, this time. Perhaps a stronger one if you like, but at 3,140,000's back in front there. 45, shortened him up, could be a sign for you, ma'am. Don't know whether that's a signal or not, but it's 3,1 and 45. Say 50, surely we get to the round number first. At 3,145,000, a bit of 3.145. A lot of people set limits at 50. There she is at 50, sir. 55 and still going, and why would he not? At 3,155,000 and still value in it there. At 3,155 the call. 60 at 3,155 bids left-hand side now. Against you now, ma'am, against my opening bidder with the left at 3,1 and 55. 60 it is, and 65 or 75. So what about a stronger bid? Stamp your authority on it. 65, 65, still going in the fives. We keep the pattern going. Your opportunity, ma'am, 70 if you like, or perhaps a stronger one would be my recommendation. Might need something stronger than those fives to close it out here, but at 3,165,000 bids left-hand side. 70? 70 it is, and she said, sir, need a stronger one. What about 80? 75, all right, we keep going. I had to try. 80, still there at 80. 85. 85, sir, your opportunity. Don't miss it now at 3,180,000. Still great buying. Think about the next one you'll be buying in Bronte. If it's not this one, it'll be at a much higher price point than this at 3,180,000. Phone a friend. Well, we're going to give him the same courtesy we gave you, ma'am, at 3,180,000. I certainly hope that friend is not the bank because they're not the most speedy answerers. At 3,180,000. Bids right-hand side with my opening bidder at 3.18. We'll just take moments for pause here, give all our buyers the chance that they need in terms of having an opportunity to purchase. And again, I underline it, buyers, we need to hear from you if you're here to own it. If we've got parties waiting in the wings, you'll need to throw your card up if you're here to own it today at 3.18. The bid's right-hand side at 3,180,000. 3,180,000. I'm going to suggest, so can I be bold and suggest a move to 3.2? You done? Are you sure? For $1,000 I'll put you in front? At 3,180,000. Happy to miss today, sir. We appreciate your bidding today at 3,180,000. That could be good signs for you, ma'am. At 3.18, I call it up now once. At 3.18, twice. At 3.18, third final time. Is there any better bidder offer? The hammer rises, buyers, at 3.18. Alex, how are we travelling? We got anyone sitting in the wings? Happy for me to sell? At 3.18, well, fair warning, buyers, in the absence of a better bid, I'm going to sell it. So if you're here to own it, you need to beat me inside of 3 calls at 3,180,000. Once, twice, third, final time. It goes now. It goes. Sold. Congratulations, man. Well bought. Congratulations to our purchaser. Thank you very much to our underbidders. And on behalf of Alex and the PPD team, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Hey, good to see you.
Wacko. No mucking around with that auction.
No, what a great auction there from Clarence White, our auctioneer today in Bronte. Fantastic result there, 3.180 for a beautiful 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in the Beachside
Bidder number
suburb.
13 by the looks of it, right there in the middle of the camera there with our beautiful camera crew on site. Clarence White was the auctioneer there and he went very smoothly. There was no mucking around right from the beginning. First bid, $3 million. And then we went up by small increments. A couple of really odd bids, which was great for the maths. There we go, we got it sold. And I love the sense of humour there from the auctioneer, talking about the figures, the small amounts, the weird odd numbers that were being bidded. And that was just sort of a bit of a play between two people trying to throw each other off to really secure this property.
Absolutely, and look, the Court Logic value estimate was 3.1, so it was sort of right on what the presumed sort of value for that.
3,180,000. Beautiful corner block. Now they can walk down to the beach there and have a dip and think, wow, this is going to be my new home. What a great location.
Yeah, absolutely.